Hey, what's up? 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 What is going on? Testing my mic. Testing my mic. What's up? This is the real Marcoux coming to you live. Coming to you live. Here we go. Live on the Instagram. Hopefully, we're checking connection, making it happen. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, forgot this joint. Yo, gotta make sure that I'm live on the YT. What's going on? Rough start. The real Marcoux. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're viewing the YouTube, you can see that it's a big week. We got 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 a big week of Tappa Films. We got a big week of Tappa Theater. We have a big week. Tappa Music tonight. Junior recitals. Tappa Stars YouTube channel. We have a big night of Tappa Dance Co. coming down the line Saturday night. Yo, it's a big virtual performance week. We need everybody's involvement. We need everybody subscribing to the YouTube channel. That is Tappa Stars, folks. Tappa Stars, right? In the backwards style. We got a backwards style coming back at you with the backwards ripta. This is the real Marcoux. Welcome. I am back. How's it going? Been a long weekend for sure for me. Life-changing event for sure for my life. But moving into this week, there's no better time to launch the new reinvigoration, the resurgence of energies in the most powerful way, and that is on the Tappa Stars YouTube channel. On the Tappa Stars YouTube channel, where you need to subscribe, folks, because guess what? It's time. It's time for the seniors. Class of 2020. Class of 2020 is going to be making it happen. We got mad stuff that's coming down the pipeline, stuff that's been worked on all year, and then all of a sudden finalized in quarantine. I'm waiting for some viewers. I know I was a little late this morning. What's going on? I got my pan, tilt, right? Pedestal, truck, roll. You get it. Dolly, right? Hey, what's up? We're on the first virtual Tappa Film Festival on Thursday. Pretty much all events this week. 7 o'clock virtual doors. So you enter, you subscribe to YouTube, Tappa Stars channel. Hopefully you can, not hopefully, involve yourself in the chat. Involve yourself in the chat. Let's get this energy up. We need this virtual energy. We need to know that we're together here. But tonight, you got the music junior recitals. That is phenomenal. I'm so psyched. Out of the woodwork, Avi David, Portia, yo, we're making it happen. It's unstoppable. The juniors, I know they've been working so hard. You know, Team Music's like, we need to make this happen, right? And we look forward to more, right? This is going to be the big resurgence. This is going to be the big resurgence of Tappa, building out to the end, right? Never ends. The beat goes on, folks. The beat goes on. So, yo, I gotta, sorry I wasn't here yesterday. I lost my best friend, and if you were with me on Thursday, you saw my reaction that I found out that morning that my best friend from when I was 12 years old, we maintained contact until here we are, 40 years old. He just turned 40. And so I had to speak at his funeral, and I had to carry him to the grave. Yeah, and I'm sorry for kind of like the little bit of a low, but I know that you guys are wondering. You might be wondering. Don't have to wonder, but Nick Marcoux, the real Marcoux, is here to say, this is a man that and a brother that changed who I am. And for the better, made me a teacher, made me a filmmaker, made me know how to shoot music videos. It's the first person I've ever captured in my life capturing music videos, and actually, getting into the real substance of filmmaking and stuff like that. One thing is, I've been capturing archives for days with my boy James Reed Morrison III. James Reed Morrison III. That's right. We filmed a lot on tape, tons of tapes. Oh my God, the tapes. Nobody's joining me. That's all right. I'm going to make this worthwhile. Tons of tapes. Yep. So you might find in the future that no longer working on hard drives. You might be working on something else. Anyways, I've been going through tapes for the whole week, right? Pulling together my archives and making sure that we could celebrate my brother on his death. Um, and that, not it's terrible that he's dead, but I want to celebrate his contribution to the world. So anyways, I got out my old gear and I got this computer running up here. And I've been pretty much logging tapes, logging all footage, taking screenshots of screenshots and making sure that he's represented, Um, so yeah, there's a big archival process that's involved in filmmaking. And like I say all the time, how it's our responsibility as filmmakers to capture the things around you. Well, what's magical is when you get out of that mentality, um, 20 years down the line, and you've done these things and you've captured people around you, and you look back and you're like, look at these treasures, look at these real substance, these real healing tools that come out of filmmaking. Um, you know, lots of ums this morning. Filmmaking is, I always go after an That's my work. That's my workflow that I've established here. Right. But yeah, sorry, I just get a little bit caught up a little bit. It's been a long, long weekend, but yeah, getting that footage that you've spent so much time archiving and stuff is a real celebration and a function to videography. Great art is a mixture of form and function, right? Form being the aesthetic, right? The style in which it's created. And then there's the function. It's the value, the humanity, right? Physical many times. It can be mental too. In this case, it is mental, right? It's a hopefully a healing source for many to remember somebody. And oh, I'm off of the IG. Pumped me off of the IG. What are you gonna do? Gonna have to jump back on. Yo, they pump. Yo, James Ray Morrison. They want to censor you all day long, brother. Not gonna let it happen. Gotta make that happen. Yo, checking connection. Here we are. We're going live. We're live on the IG again. They bounced me out. They don't want to hear the realness. That's all right. It's the real Marcoux. What's going on? If you're on the YouTube, you've had a chance to watch me rant a little bit. But yeah, not many people on the live feed, but that's all right. I definitely got a shout out all my TAPA film majors, my TAPA theater majors, my TAPA dance majors, my TAPA music majors, the TAPA stars all together, right? And they're not just mine, they're ours. They're all of ours, right? They're us. So we want to drive it big time home, big time on the backwards style, up on the real Marcoux. I got to shout out my TAPA film majors. Shout out to you guys. We're going to have some excellent films. Virtual doors, 7 o'clock. 7:30 showtime, right? Every night this week. Starting tonight with junior music recitals. Tapa Stars YouTube channel. Make sure you join. This is going to be a phenomenal week, folks. And if you're on the YouTube, you can see our Tapa virtual film festival. Shout out to my Tapa film majors. Yo, Patrick is going to be unstoppable with the Inside Out Patrick's Head film. I saw the rough cut. It looks beautiful, man. I'm so amped about this piece. Then we got the great Raymond Bakari. Yo, I got someone joining me. What's up, man? Welcome to film class. There's none of my film majors here, but that's all right. We have a simulcast going up on the YouTube, but we're shouting out my TAPA film majors up at the Trinity Academy for the Performing Arts, right? We're going to have a big virtual film show June 11th, Thursday, at the Tapa Stars YouTube channel. Tapa Stars YouTube channel. So check us out. Yeah, these are senior film majors. I've been teaching them for 6 years, and they're unstoppable. But every night this week on the Tapa Stars YouTube channel is a different art from our great established high school, middle school, charter school. It's unstoppable, bro. Oh, no kidding, man. Well, welcome, yeah, boy, Oliver. That's very cool, man. Treat her well. She's a fellow Tapa Star, bro. Seriously. But anyways, yeah, I've been there for 10 years, and I've been with this group for about 6 years. So it's really comes home when I get a chance to share their work, especially these cats that are two-time C-SPAN champions. Yo, I got Jonathan F. He's got the senior film class of 2020, a great tribute to the class of 2020. Wonderful montage work, wonderful graphics. It's gonna be awesome, and join us at 7 o'clock, because 7 o'clock is when the virtual doors open, and we're going to be chatting up a storm. We're going to have programming rolling. When you go to the Tap of Stars YouTube channel, you'll notice there'll be a watch party, most likely, or a stream that's ready to start. So join that, okay, and be prepared. You're probably going to see some stuff right off the bat. For film, we're definitely going to have some previews. We're going to have all kinds of stuff rolling, so it's not just going to be like a blank screen most of the time, but it's going to be, I'm going to try to show a lot of different stuff from history as well. But yeah, make sure you check out the junior recitals tonight. It's going to be unstoppable. You can check out dance on Saturday, music on Friday, film on Thursday, theater on Wednesday. Yeah, and I just went backwards. I like to read magazines backwards for some reason. I don't know what it is. It's kind of left brain, right brain. Yeah, you got to be careful of that. In America, we're oftentimes that left brain to right brain, right? We write from left to right. It's almost like ingrained in us that we always thinking left to right, right? Isn't our left brain kind of like, no, it's backwards right now, so it's a little weird. But yeah, I just always thinking about that, and then I think about Arabic, how it's written from right to left, whether that's a process of going from right brain to left brain that's different than left brain to right brain, right? Because we have more of our kind of creative side on one side, and then we have our more analytical kind of structure side, the balance of control and chaos. So it's very fascinating. Very fascinating. Always think outside the box. That's why I kind of like to read magazines backwards, because I'm forcing myself to think creatively first. I don't know. What's her name? I don't know. I don't teach the lower school anymore. That's Miss Ayla. So I haven't had a chance to work with the 8th grade as much as I would like to. We usually do auditions this time of year. It's been very difficult to get that going. But they will be in high school soon. Yo, anyways, going on a side tangent, I got a friend of the Tap of Stars community up on the IG. Shout out to you, ya boy Oliver. Yo. And welcome to the show. So, we're about 16 minutes in, folks. I had kind of a late start. I did deal with tragic funeral of my buddy this weekend, so shout out to the real James Reed Morrison. I got to get the third Dream 3, bro. Unstoppable, man. My best friend and my brother. And I was a pallbearer, and I also spoke a eulogy at his funeral. So it really felt good to do that. Because literally we grew up since we were 12, crazy. In a band together, in a garage band, I was on the drums, he was on the bass, my buddy Corey was on the guitar, my other buddy Jay was on the tambourine or something. I have no idea. Maybe the guitar. I think so. Yeah, we had that little kid band back in the day, and then all of a sudden we got better and better. My boy James Reed started making beats. We were just making beats all day. We make beats all day, every day, for years and years and years together, collaborating, and bouncing ideas off one another. And a lot of times it was between, we'd see each other, but we just always stayed in touch remotely. So that collaboration, that back and forth critique, and I've always got my worst and hardest critiques from my best friend, and it really made me kind of have that standard to my work when I put it out there, because I always had that great confidant, that great best friend that could give me that hard critique. My mic's a little low today. I think it's because I was shouting early on and I didn't want to blast too many things out there. But yeah, shout out to Tap of Film, shout out to the Tap of class of 2020. They have some fantastic virtual shows on the Tap Stars YouTube channel. Just going on side rants on my buddy who just passed away. And before we got killed off the IG, what we were talking about is I've been going through tons of old school tapes to commemorate my boy, and I've been kind of giving him a tribute, literally hours of footage. He performed at the Living Room, which was a fantastic Providence venue that closed down years ago, but it was where all the big boys played. Manuel, what is up, my boy? My brother right there. Welcome to my vacant distance film class, man. Distant. Distant is the word today. Yeah, just shouting out Dream 3. Shouting out Dream 3. And shouting out my Tappa film majors because class of 2020, man. I'm dealing with class of 2020. My whole Tappa Stars crew from my senior school, right? Sup, homie. We're gonna have some virtual film festivals this week. So I hope you tune in already. We got Thursday night, 7 o'clock virtual doors, 7:30. The show starts. It's my filmmaking class, class of 2020, my Tappa film majors, 7 incredible kids, 2-time C-SPAN champions. They're out of the they're amazing kids. And all week we're doing virtual performances on the Tappa Stars YouTube channel. So yeah, we'll be streaming 7 o'clock, 7:30 every day this week. Tonight we start with the junior music recitals. Oh my gosh, it's been crazy in this distance learning, homie. And yo, James Reed taught me everything about this. Everything about this. The whole reason I did this class was because my boy wanted to create podcasts. And I was like, you know what? And we all wanted to make podcasts together. So I was like, yo, I'm just going to use distance learning as also training for my soul, training for me out here. Just like playing haphazardly on the backwards ripta style. Yo, gotta look into my mirror, my composition over here, bro. Yo. Yeah, we're 20 minutes in, folks. I'm so amped to have like my best friend Artie on right now. This is fantastic, man. This is amazing. We play James Reed's beats on this all the time. If you watch some of the old episodes, you see these kids loving it, man. They're like, last time I was on here, episode 32, I was on here crying because it was the morning that he passed away. Oh, yo, it's on. It is on. He's requesting to get in here. Yo, all right, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going live. Going live with my boy Artie if he joins. We'll see. Yo, we're about to like drop some beats pretty soon. Oh, he declined. That's all right. We'll get you some other time because I'm thinking about doing another podcast in honor of my boy James Reed III. We're trying to create actually a tribute YouTube channel to him. Hopefully, we're all getting together and making this happen. But yo, no, that's all right, dude. No worries, no worries. I just saw you. I can't say no to my boy Artie. Never. STP forever. But yeah, this is the distance film education. I was trying to teach a little bit today about archives because, I've known Dream 3 since we were about 13 years old, and we used to always make beats together. We used to always make art together. We were in a band together. He played bass. I played drums like when we were kids. We used to ride our bikes all over town. Oh my God, crazy memories. But yeah, we got started, at a young age making stuff, and we always talked about like, oh man, if we had the technology that we have today, we would have blown up. We're still gonna blow up, don't matter. But I've been going through dozens of old school tapes and digitizing them. Hours and hours of old shows. The Living Room. Shout out to James Reed. The Living Room. Opening up for Gangstar's Big Shug. That was nasty. Insane. Opening up for Big Shug Gangstar. What? And that was a ridiculous show. And he just made beats on his Triton keyboard, and then he would work with a program called Cubase. And we would spend hours, entire days, already included. I have footage of that. Rapping on the mic, reworking beats. I brought my conga occasionally. We would record that, and then we'd mash it up. And I also would always have my camera in the corner, recording something. So, I've just been taking out these tapes. Form equals function. It's a healing source for people. So, myself included, I've been watching this like nonstop, listening to his music, But it inspires people to going forward, like how someone uses certain structures and like different tools to advance into the future, Because here I am working on all these tapes, and now we have everything is just like I could send it from phone to phone in a heartbeat. I could make a music video in a day if I really wanted to now, but for us, it was like all we had was these piles of tapes stacking up and no way to like edit it without having, God, $10,000 off the bat, right? So, anyways, we always grinded. And if you look at my other Nick Marcoux YouTube channel, you can see some of our old music videos that we made. But yeah, we have all these wonderful archives that I've been digitizing, and I'm going to be continuing to do that. And I'm going to be putting together a massive tribute because this man was a major contribution to art history and the music of the future. A whole nother take. Can't even describe, you can't even categorize it in a genre. It's just STP forever. But yeah. Yep. Sorry, I keep on going on rants on the personal, but you know what? My tap of film majors, I think you want to hear this because I know that you guys you're all my family as well, you know? You're my big family, you know? I love you guys dearly. By my heart, and I would go the distance, whatever you need. So please DM me, reach out if you need any support, personally, work-wise, future-wise. I'm here for you, right? We're all about building together, continuing to build the movement, continuing to innovate the movement together, inspire the world, right? It's our goal here in life. Pass it on. Pass on the greatness, that organic greatness, that natural wood grain. No, my boy used to carve wood carvings. Oh, they were insane. He was a sculptor too. He used to make claymation figures. We used to make claymations together in 7th grade. I got to dig those up too. My senior film in college, he made the beats 2 years in a row. Scored my entire 2 20-minute films. Scored them. My first feature-length documentary film called Happy Endings. He scored that as well. He did the sound mixing on it, and he scored like the entire thing that went on to film festivals. My boy was a music composer. My boy was an artist. The beat goes on. As we're 26 minutes in, folks, and I need to keep getting it out there, right? Tampa Film Majors, we're going to be unstoppable. Join us, the virtual film festival. Yo, I got to say, you know, these kids are amazing. These kids are amazing. Come so far, dude. Come so far. Had some of these guys as 7th graders. Talk about a Riley class. Oh, man. Come so far. Middle school's often times the real part where you're getting that shift, right? A lot of fighting back. Depending. I fought back my whole educational career. Through college. I kept fighting back. But I learned a lot, you know? Learned a lot about education. It's critical. I hope to... Yo, Pat F. My man, the senior Pat F. Class of 2020. What is up, man? How's your film going? Your rough cut looks amazing, man. I must say, like, I'm in there. I'm engaged. Your pacing sensibilities is amazing, bro. No interaction. That's all right. That's all right. I wait for it. I'm also on a delay. If you're ever streaming, I always say this, but put yourself on a 20-second delay. It helps with lag. Big time, especially on small Wi-Fi speeds. So if you're out there, you know, on a budget trying to do streaming, if you're using OBS software, which is fantastic, by the way, and it's free. OBS software, James Reed wanted to get into that too. We were about to. Yo, seriously, podcast for days on OBS software. It's a fantastic program. It's free. Put it on a 20-second delay when you stream. So that way it saves you a lot of headaches when you're streaming to the web on a slow upload speed. Yo. Try to give the little fun facts. Yo, so I'm going to be, I'm going live 11 o'clock every day. School days, you know how it is. I hope you join us. 7 o'clock on the Tap Stars YouTube channel. Unless you have any questions, Pat F., I'm going to cut it. leave my time open to my seniors because we got a lot of work to do. We're still calculating all of our quirks and stuff like that. Seniors, make sure you get your work out to me Wednesday latest, right? So that way I can compile everything and make sure that it's off the chains. But look forward to a lot of stuff going on, and I think it's just gonna probably erupt into 7 o'clock virtual doors. Come on in, chat, join us tonight. Tapastar's YouTube channel for the junior music recitals to get yourself acquainted with this. Tapastar's YouTube channel, 7 o'clock. Get acquainted. And yeah, I think like the senior film show, we're probably going to be chatting right off the bat. We're going to show the films at 7:30. And then after that, we might just like end up in a giant virtual party. So stay tuned and listen to the information, because I'm probably going to say like, hey, join us on The Real Marcoux, or join us at Marcoux Pictures or somewhere, because I'm probably going to be streaming right afterwards with my seniors, with everybody, getting responses from everyone, because I think that's a big thing is I really want people to be involved with the chat, talk about the films, and make sure that your voice is heard, so that way we can give that feedback to the seniors. You know, I know school's over, but I want to give you every last drop of Marcoux, every last drop of the Tapastar's critical mind, right? To teach you something about the next film. Because you know what? You can make a great film, but honestly, if there isn't like a challenge or a risk that you took, or like something, that can be critiqued, right? It doesn't teach you anything to move you forward. So some of the greats out there, I'm having trouble pulling names right now, but like some of the greats out there will say, my worst films were the ones that went easy. My best films were the ones that had problems that I could see. They were the greatest films because they pushed me forward, right? So yeah, in the imperfect madness, the control, chaos, balanced. Yo, not a lot of talk from my boy Oscar, not a lot of talk from my boy Viking dude. Rest in peace, James Reed III. Yeah, rest in peace, STP for days, bro. Solid. Yeah. I like that energy today, Oscar. I like that energy. Yeah, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back. Stay tuned. The resurgence, the Tapastars, the resurgence. Real Marcoux, I'm back. I'm back. I'll never forget my boy. Dream 3, R.I.P. I still don't play your music, bro. Alright. I have to do this. Tribute to my boy. We'll see you on the Tapastar's YouTube channel, everyone.
Through the thunderstorms comes sunshine. Through the pain comes laughter. Through the struggle of life comes death. Your name lives on through your loved ones. And the beat. It seems like just the other day it was Castle Park after dark with a bit post ball. Taught me how to cut and back rock, look a shot at the enemy. Those ain't a friend of me. And keep my game tight, take flight in the middle of the night. Get drunk at Green Street, yo, you let it fight. Rip a King Street, dash your life. Dominoes, running spades, barbecue, playing dice. Never thought you'd lose your life by the means of a knife. The game is trite, got your angel wings, time to take flight. Now the fear is gone, time to carry on here. Pouring out fear in your memory. People telling me there's a lot of you and me. Even though you're gonna know you still see life of a G, father, brother, lover, and a confidant, son and a twin. Even though you lost, I know you still win. How's grandma? Here she's smiling. You been gone sipping on juice and gin. Is that you crying when it rains? Trying to wash away your pain? Or keep me on the top of my game? Holly, Daoul, and Sean McClain. Can't feel your shoes, but I done filled your name. Fits of laughter through the pain. You always told me if you was gonna have to carry on. So big, what of your name? The beat plays on. The beat plays on. The beat plays on to the land of the lost, but I've forgotten. Here no love, real well pain, straight rotten. The beat plays on, flows, lost, and violence. Stuck in silence, we must carry on. We must carry on. We we must carry on. We know each other since we was 5 years old. Went through so much shit by the time we was 18, felt 55 years grown. Too late to wipe the slate clean, so we just rolled on. Remember when we was little shits riding bikes past when the street lights went on. Breaking windows, stealing stoves, roaches from your moms. Getting so damn high we laughed until tears rolled down our cheeks. For a second the world will feel complete. But good times only last so long as age moves on. Hustling commenced, the stress found shit town's address. Got a taste of money and realize material's prevalent. So we pushed to get loot for free. Profit covered life necessities. Trees and licks and formula, hopefully and grits. But the system caught wind. And over again you did time. Should almost have your damn life. With the days you around, we used that time. Remember stealing tiny struck. Pit parties and not giving a fuck. Tripping so damn hard. Playing Super Mario till we bug out. The pound shaped like a poop, and oh yeah, almost forgot Macho's house. Drinking till we forgot what all the drama was about. To wake and hear you're gone, I never thought I'd live that long. Your funeral was like my last straw. To outlive you and you were so damn strong. The music plays on. The beat plays on. The music plays on. The beat plays on. To the land of the Lord, but not forgotten. Can't know love till you felt pain straight riding. The beat plays on for those lost to violence. Stuck in silence, we must carry on. We must carry on. We must carry on.
To the land of the lost, but not the forgotten. Can't know love till you felt pain straight riding. The beat plays on for those lost in the violence. Stuck in the silence, we must carry on. We must carry on. We must carry on.
For all those lost in the struggle, rest in peace. The beat plays on. The beat plays on. The beat plays on.
37 minutes in, folks. I don't know how many times I've cried to that song over the past week. So yeah, tune in tomorrow, 11 a.m. I love you, Artie. R.I.P. Dream 3. Peace.